अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मेरा नाम है अब्दुल्लाह, मैं रेहान स्कूल में ट्रेनिंग का कोर्स कर रहा हूँ। तो आज का हमारा आर्ट ओदर।
Day going so far?
मेरा आपसे आज का पहला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट इज इफेक्ट लिसनिंग एंड व्हाई इज इट इम्पोर्टेंट इन डेली लाइफ?
Listening is basically the bridge between just here. It's important because it makes people feel seen and valued, which is kind of the secret sauce for any strong relationship. Do you feel like you're a naturally good listener, or is it something you're working on?
मेरा दूसरा क्वेश्चन है, हाउ इज लिसनिंग डिफरेंट फ्रॉम सिंपली हार्टिंग साउंड?
Hearing your ears just pick up the vibrations in the air like a car horn or a dog barking. Listening is the active part where you actually process that sound and give it meaning. It's the difference between noticing someone is talking and actually understanding what they're saying. Does that distinction make sense to you?
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट आर द की क्वालिटी ऑफ अ गुड लिस्टिनी?
A good listener doesn't just wait for their turn to speak. They're usually fully present, they don't interrupt, and they're great at picking up on the things people don't say, like the tone of someone's voice or their body language. It's more about curiosity than just collecting information. Do you find any of those qualities harder to maintain than others?
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डू पीपल समटाइम फेल टू लिस्टिंग इफेक्ट?
Usually it happens when people start preparing their response while the other person is still talking. They're essentially just waiting for a gap to jump in, and so they miss the nuance and the emotion of what's actually being said. It can also happen when someone is too focused on fixing a problem rather than just hearing the experience. Wonder if you've ever felt like you were talking to someone who was just waiting to interrupt you.
तो मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ कैन एक्टिव लिस्टिंग इम्प्रूव पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप?
I'm listening. You're talking about how active listening improves personal connections, right? I'm curious to see how you'd frame that shift.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट रोल डज बॉडी प्ले इन इफेक्ट लिस्टिंग?
Body language is everything. It's the silent part of the conversation that tells the other person you're engaged. Actually, we're almost out of time on this call. I'll get cut off in about a minute, so let's wrap up. You can always call me back whenever you want to keep talking.
तो मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डज मेंटेनिंग आइज कांटेक्ट हेल्प ड्यूरिंग कंटिन्यू?
Eye contact shows the other person that they have your full attention. It makes them feel like what they're saying actually matters. But since we're right at the limit, let's pick this up next time you call.
तो मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाई इज इट इम्पोर्टेंट टू अवॉइड अदर विल की स्पीक? मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट आर सम कॉमन बेयरिंग टू इफेक्ट लिसनिंग?
like distractions, either the noise around you or just your own mind wandering. Then there's the waiting to speak trap hearing the user. Does that sound like things you've run into?
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, why is important an important part of listening?
I think you're asking why listening is an important part of community. When someone feels truly heard, they feel valued, which builds a massive amount of trust. Without it, you're just two people talking at each other instead of with each other. Do you feel like you've seen that?
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है,